Hello. हाँ जी। पता नहीं सुबह का तो दे दीजिए मुझे। अगर आप जल्दी ना जाना ना तो पलंग पे रख दीजिए। मैं आपके गेट से अंदर कर दूंगा। ठीक है आपको डिस्टर्ब ठीक। हेलो। हाय ऑल। हाय गाइस। एम आई ऑडिबल? हेलो। अनीश, कैन यू कंफर्म यार प्लीज? ओके ओके, थैंक यू बी क्यूब। Let me fix that camera issue. Guys, just 2 minute more, 2 minute more. 2 minute more, Anish, we will start, okay? अरे तो स्विच क्यों फेल हो रहा है वो तो बता दे यार एक बार। चल जा भाई यार, चल जा। Okay guys, let's start यार। My camera having some issue. Let me fix it. Just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, guys, so my phone having some issue. Let's start, guys. Let's start. Can anyone again confirm here that voice is okay now? Hi Anish, hi Aditya, hi Ankit. Thank you Anish bhai, thank you. Okay, okay guys, let's start. Let's start. So yesterday we saw. Let me show you that sheet. So yesterday we are here. Okay, so yesterday we completed this. Okay, so yesterday we check that even a program, right, that factorial program as well. And I gave the homework for palindrome and check prime. So can anyone confirm, like, is anyone did? Ankit, have you did that palindrome and check prime? Ankit? Okay, okay, good Ankit, very good. Anish, have you done that? Okay Anish bhai, okay. Okay, so if okay, so I'm just telling you, if no one not did, no problem, we are just going to like check this program now. So I'm just explaining you first, like I yesterday also I explained palindrome and check prime. Let me again explain little bit. So basically this program is like going in interview is generally most task program, right? Palindrome program. So you just make sure just focus on that problem, palindrome. Okay. So what exactly is palindrome? I told yesterday as well. If the number is, if we are reading that number from backward and from starting, the meaning of that number that it is same. So that the number will be palindrome number, right? See here in that, if I am reading it from starting and as well as from backward, see 1 to 1 and 1 to 1. So this is forming a basically a palindrome. Okay, so if suppose if I am writing here a 1, let me take pen. Suppose if I am writing here 1, 1, 2 and 1. Now see, if you are reading this program from starting, so you can able to see that 1 1 2 1 is there, right? But when you will come back, then 1 to 1 1 is there. So that program is not a palindrome program. In that case, we have to return false, or we can say this is not palindrome. And in that case, we have to return true. So let's start and make that program for that, make that logic here itself. Okay. So what will be the logic for palindrome? So there can be like two, like many logics for that, but what approach you can follow, you have to first think like what exactly you can do in that. So in palindrome, first thing, see, first solution, the simple solution. what I am saying, it's very simple solution. See, just reverse number, okay, and compare it from original number. Okay, just come reverse that number and compare it from original number, then you can see, right? See, suppose my original number, that input is 121 and my reverse value is 121. Now if I will compare that input and reverse is equal, then I can say that program is palindrome, right? Simple. We no need to do anything, we have to just reverse it, then our program is palindrome. So I am calling that approach is like, if your interviewer allowed to use any approach, so use this approach, that is very best approach. Just reverse it and compare it from input, right? That is very easy approach as well. So let's code for that approach first. Okay, just open your compiler. Okay, and open your JS compiler. Guys, open your compiler and do that coding with me. Okay, open any compiler. Okay, open any compiler, just do coding. Okay, so what I am going to say, suppose I have, let me zoom it for you. Okay, suppose I have number here 121. Okay, or we can say 1331. So by seeing that number as well, we can see, right, we can see that, we can see here, if we will read this program from here, right, then that same meaning, and if we reading from backward as well, the same meaning, right? 1331 and 1331. So that is the palindrome program. Now we need to check it. Okay, then how we can check what I am saying? In JavaScript we have one power for reversing that. Okay, so what I will do, first I will convert this in string. So how you can convert a number in string? Just do like a dot to string. Okay, to string, and just console it for now. Just console it. Okay, just console it. See, it is coming as 1331, right? It is coming as 1331. Now what we have to do, we have to either see, okay, I'm just telling you that first, that easy approach. Okay, just very simple approach. So just do like this, a dot split it. I will explain you what I'm doing. Split it, and we have one key like method reverse it and join it. And first make that copy, and what is b? Now do that same thing with b. B, not b, it is reverse value, right? We can say it reverse value, and we can say instead of a is input. Okay, input. So now in that reverse value we have, let me do like this, reverse value. Okay, and we will store that reverse value in reverse value. Guys, little bit it is looking like complex, but just give me few minutes, I will explain you properly. Okay, okay, so now just compare if reverse value equal to input console dot log. Let me check once what exactly is happening. It is showing some error where we written a. Okay, we need to do this input. Now it is showing split is not a function. Why split is not a function? split it, yeah, and reverse it values within the function. Guys, can anyone tell me why that error is coming? If anyone can tell, anyone, that it is showing that reverse dot split is not a function. Can anyone tell? Ankit, Anish, anyone? B cube. I'm waiting, guys, waiting. Can anyone tell what is this error? Guys, please make this as interactive session. Let me share you the code. Now check anyone, like why that problem is coming here. Can anyone tell? Anyone, guys? Anish, Ankit. Is anyone is there, guys? Please respond. Okay, no one is there, I think so. Mhm. Okay. I created one poll here. If anyone know, just do that poll. If anyone know. Okay. You can do this in your PC, Ankit, and just tell me that what exactly that error it is. Just do in your PC as well. Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay. Okay, guys, let me tell you. So first thing, let me just remove this. Now I will again write it. That is very looking very big here. Wait, let me correct it. Okay, so see here. First, okay, first what we need to do, first just convert that number in string. Okay, to string. Okay, just to string. No one responded yet. No, I got some response from no as well. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Dot split. Okay, just split it, and what you need to do, just reverse it. So it is showing that error basically because the main thing, like, it is showing that you cannot convert that directly that number. First we need to convert it in string. Okay, then split it, then we can reverse it. Okay, then we can reverse it, then just put reverse. Okay, then we can join it. Okay, then we can join easily. So then we can compare it from reverse and input value, then we can. Okay, error. guys. Okay, let me run it now. We'll check now what will see. It is coming as palindrome. Okay, it is coming as palindrome. So that is very simple way. I'm not saying that you have to prefer this, but if your interviewer is saying like just complete that, okay, just complete the program. So just do that, convert your number in string. If it is string already, then it's good to go. Then split it and reverse it and again join it. So that split will make your number as a array. Then we can like reverse that array and we again will join, then it will again become a string. Okay, so that's why it is coming as a palindrome, and we can show else as well, like not a palindrome. Okay, not a palindrome. See here, if I will put like here 1 2 or 5, then it will show not a palindrome. See, okay, because that number and in reverse number is not coming as. Let me show you that console like well as well. Not input, it is showing console. Let me correct it. Okay guys, so see, this is, so that's the problem. Okay, so I hope everyone is understand it yet. So now let me little bit explain you what exactly is happening here. 1 second guys. Okay, so what exactly happening here? See, first we converted that number into string, then we distribute it because it will convert in array. Then we just reverse it, then we again join it to making in string. Okay, then we just compare it and boom. Okay, so Shiva Singh is saying let str is madam, let reverse string is split this. Okay, so Shiva, what is happened now in your code? That str is already string, right? Let me copy your code once. See, I'm just, so you are saying this code, let me copy it. See here, the problem is in your code the input value is a string, right? But in our case the input is integer, so you need to first convert it into string, then only we can do. So see, in that after that to string, that we are doing same thing, right? Split, reverse and join. So what split, reverse and join is doing, split is splitting that string into array, and reverse is reversing that array, and join is again joining that array. So that exactly is happening here. Okay, so just guys open that sheet here. Let me again share in chat. Just open the sheet here and open that palindrome program in Geeks for Geeks, and just yeah, wait. Mhm. Let me close it. G. Guys, open that sheet in your browser and just go to that problem, Geeks for Geeks problem. If you haven't logged in till yet, just log in, and here the problem we have, and just change your compiler to JavaScript. Okay, because we are working JavaScript. If you are using Java, just go Java, C++, anything. Okay, now here we have function is palindrome. What we have to do, just we have to, okay, we have now, see here, number. Okay, this is not a string. Okay, a number is a considered as a palindrome if read the integer n. See, this is, so we need to understand exactly that input what exactly is asking by question. Okay, if we will not do this na, then it is a problem. किधर आजा भाई. Okay, so see here, our input, what exactly it is saying, it is saying like, hey, your input should be an integer, okay, and your task is to determine whether that program is palindrome or not, okay. So that is our task. And here it is saying like, if n is fit with 555, then what we need to do, we need to just, we need to, what we need to do, we need to return that true or false, okay. We need to return true and false, we no need to return like it is palindrome or not. So just carefully read that problem, and now making, we are making that simplest solution, okay. So just, I'm making it. So what we need to do first, what we need to do, we need to just make one reverse function, reverse variable here, and n is our user input, and convert it into string, okay. And what we need to do, just split it, split it, and split it, then reverse it. Reverse will not take any like string that, okay. And again dot join, okay, dot join. Is anyone, is everyone doing right? Yes, daddy hopes, if we define input as a number. So just convert that number into string. Then that approach will good to go, right? Very good to go. It is in just one line answer. If reverse equal to n, then return true, otherwise false. I hope everyone is doing here with me. Just open that thing, just open your compiler, Geeks for Geeks. Okay, just make that program in your code as well, okay. And string split, reverse, and get back to join, okay. Everyone doing, let me create one poll. Hi, thanks for joining, Rishabh. Thanks for joining. Poll. Okay, now let me submit it, let me run it first, okay. Well, then we'll check like if there is any problem or not. See here, it is saying, okay, it is showing your output is false but expected output is true. Why? Now we need to check why that problem is coming, okay. Just copy that code and come into your JS compiler. Actually, I am very familiar with that JS compiler because we can check here. So let me check with this and just console reverse here and run it. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, we forgot to put inside that join. Now compile it. See here guys, this is completed and it is showing correct, okay. Now let me submit it. See, in like behind my photo now, let me show you once, wait. See guys, here let me show you. So in that screen in that screen itself, we have this, I think you are now able to see, we have submit and compile and like button here as well. So if you will compile that, then it will compile your code, and if you will submit, then it will submit your code, okay. So I'm just showing it because it is hiding from my photo. Okay, now I am making it normal. Now I'm going to submit it. Let's see what will happen. So it is saying request queued. See, it is showing runtime error, the time limit exceed, your program took more time than expected. See guys, these errors you have to understand. Okay, so what it is showing, then we'll see like what exactly the problem is. Okay, see, it is showing that your program took more time, means this code is taking too much time from that expectation from Geeks for Geeks portal, right? What they return that logic in backend, so they are asking like your program is taking too much time. Okay, see, it is showing expected time limit 1.1 second, it should be completed in 1.1 second. Okay, so now think how we can do this. Let me share you in chat. Tell anyone, is there any way to reduce that speed? Anyone? See, I sent you. Anuj Singh, can you tell now what is the problem in that program? How we can optimize this? Guys, please make it interactive and try to like part in that. We can follow two pointer approach. Yes, Rishabh, we will follow that approach. But in that, if interview will ask like do that program in any way, that's why I'm doing this. After that we will discuss that approach, like we will compare that input from this and this end, then we will come. Yes, yes, Rishabh. Okay, let's understand now that approach. So why this is failed, because that Geeks for Geeks portal is not allowing, but our that my best compiler is allowing that. Okay, so I hope you understand that approach. If your interview will ask just complete it, then you can do it. Okay, now let's discuss that another approach, that different one approach. Okay, let's start it. Let me explain first, then we can good to go. Okay, okay, so what Rishabh is saying, he's saying we have to follow two point approach, right? So what he's saying like, hey, why you are doing like this? Just suppose we have one number, one, two, two, and one. Okay. So what we can do, we can compare that first number. We can compare that first index number from last index number. Okay. If that first index and last index number will not same, we will return false. What we will return? False. Okay. See, if one and one will not same, then we will return false. That means that our program is not valid now. Okay. And after that, if it is, see, in that case it is same, right? One and one is same, right? Then what will happen? Then our this pointer, that last one, will shift here. Okay, and this one will shift here. Then we will again compare like 2 equal to 2. Yes, it is. Then it will show like that your 1221 is palindrome. Then we will return true. Okay, so that will be that like better approach. But if you have free to use any problem, like if you are free to use any approach, just use that approach and complete your program. Okay, so now we are going to code that problem. Suppose I have input 1 2 2 1. Okay, now I am making a code for that. uh, okay, suppose here, I hope everyone is able to see this. Okay, See here, what we are going to do, we will make two pointer here. Okay, after the two pointer we will compare each one. Okay, after comparing we will check if any one value is not equal, we will return false. Okay, we will return false immediately, we will return false. We will not move ahead. If it is not, we will move ahead. We will shift pointer, then till n by 2 also we can, I will tell you, but in that case till first chota rahe last se, first will lesser than last. Okay, so that is the approach we are going to follow now. See this approach. Okay, so let's code for that. Now let me take, everyone is like able to understand the problem or solution this one? If anyone not, please message here. If anyone not, please. Ankit, Anuj. Ankit, is that clear? Anuj. Okay. Anish, are you there? Anish. Okay, I think he went. Okay, so now we are going to code for that. Okay, just okay. Thank you, Anuj. Clear. Okay, Anuj. Okay, Anish. Hi, hi. Okay, so let's code for that. Okay, let's code for that. So what I am saying, suppose I have one number, just open your compiler. Okay, just start coding. I have one number, 1 1 2. Okay, Shiva. Okay, so let's code for that. Okay, suppose I have this. Now we, what we are going to do, first we need to convert this in a string. Okay, then only we can perform, either we need to convert in a string or in a array. Okay, so I am converting in it to a string. Okay, just convert then is into a string. Okay, now what we are going to do, just take two pointer first, initialize that from 0. Okay, and make one more at last. I will explain this, don't be confused about it. First, -1, and we will store our result in that result variable. Okay, or we can name it is palindrome. Okay, is palindrome we can make it. It is too much big. Is pal. Okay, is pal. So now we have these variable, just make these variable. Now we are going to write that condition. I am making while loop here. I am just lefting this one, or we can say first. Okay, अब why I write this first last, I will just explain you after this. Wait for a sec. If a of first not equal to a of last, okay, then we will immediately return, or we can store in isval as false, and we will break that program. We will not move ahead. If any one value will not match, we will just break that program. Okay, and what we will do here, first we have to increment that first, I'll tell you now, and in last we have to minus minus. And after that we are just console.log is well. Now it will throw some error, we'll check. Okay, all see it is working in a once here. Very very great for me. 1 1, yes, okay, and 9 1 0, it should become as a false, right? Okay, just apply debugger here. Now we can only understand what exactly is happening. We will see in depth, right? That's why we are here. We will check at every step what is happening. Okay, just open your console and paste your code here and press enter. It is showing A has been already declared. Okay, just open. It is, wait here, I'm taking A as a, guys, just give me 1 minute. I'm replacing that A from input. Just give me 1 minute. Then we can easily compare it. Okay, I think it will work now. Go to console, do this, and see, now it is working. See here, guys, see here, input is 910. Okay, input is 910 because it, okay, I'm just putting that debugger here as well. Wait, if you understand your program well now, just put debugger at every line, then just see it how exactly it is working. See, now input in first line is 910, and in call stack as well one is, okay, we will, when we will like understand these concept, then I will explain you this as well, what exactly is scope here, what is call stack, when we, where we can say that input value is 910, and why before, if I'm writing A here, then why it is showing error. Okay, we will learn this as well later, but for now just understand we have input here 910, and from this button you can move ahead and see after this line it is making input as a string. Okay, it is making 910, right? Now move ahead, we have two pointer, first and last. From first what we did, mm, one sec. See here in that iteration, see here, we are converting here that number to string. Okay, I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. And here what we are doing, we are making two pointers. Two pointer. What is pointer? We are just pointing to that location, and we are initializing first to 0. Why? Your question should be why? Why we are initializing? Because suppose I have here input as 910. Okay. So my first element at 0th location, second is on 1st location, and this one is on 10, 2 location. Okay, if you know some programming, so you understand this very well. If it is array, just like this, but our is string, the same. Okay, so that's why we move here and we initialize first as a 0 and the last as input dot length minus 1. Why minus 1? Because we will, so let me show you why minus 1 here. See here, if I am going ahead, see, at last it is coming, in that last the value is coming input dot length minus 1, so it is coming as a 2. So if, see, input dot length minus 1 means it will come as a 2. So in last we have that 0 value. Okay, because it is indexing will start from 0. Write down this in your notebook. If you don't know, indexing will start from 0. Okay, indexing start from 0, so that's why it is at 0th location, it is at 1th location, it is at 0. Okay, so what I did, I just made two pointer and I point out to this one. I point out first thing to 9 and another pointer to 0. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so I point out to 9 and 0. So now what I'm going to do, I will compare it. I will compare it 9 and 1, 9 and 0, that 9 and 0. Okay, now just move ahead. Let me move ahead again. So we are here and we are initializing that is palindrome is by default true. Okay, see here, first is lesser than last, then only our condition will satisfy. So here let me execute this. See, first, what is first? First is 0. Okay, and what is last here? Last is 3 minus 1 means 2. Okay, so 0 is lesser than 2, right? Then our condition will satisfy. Then it will move inside that loop. Okay, then it will move inside that loop. Now it is coming inside. See, now it is showing input of first. Now what it will be, input of first will be your 0. Okay, your 0, sorry, not 0, that your 9, your first character. So this will be your first string value, that input of first, and this will be your last value. So what we are doing here, we are comparing that first value and the last value. Okay, we are comparing that first value and the last value. We are comparing that first value and the last value. Just put, see, I'm showing you. Okay, it is showing. Okay, just ignore this. Now we are comparing it, and see, if it is not compare, see, it is not equal, right? 9 and 0 are not equal, right? So that's why it directly came into that if section, and it will store is val as a false. What is this val? We make one dummy variable for storing the result. Okay, so now we are storing as a is spell false, and that we are immediately breaking that. Why we are breaking here? Because if anyone, if anyone not match, if anyone not match, we will directly return that loop. Okay, we will directly, suppose 910 is there, right? 9 and 0 are not equal now, so that's why we return, because we no need to move ahead, we no need to move check that 1 is 1. Okay, just we are going to return here. So I hope you understand that thing. I hope you understand. So just focus on this line. Okay, just focus on this line, what exactly we are doing here. Thank you, Reserve, thank you. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are just comparing input as a first and input as a last. Okay, and we are storing that last false value in here. Okay, see, so just make like that logic in your mind, then you can think. Okay, now just go to that. Now we are going to submit that program. Okay, just come in our GFC portal, and here we have to implement that program, that whatever we did there. Okay, just open your program as well, guys. Just open and just remove things like debugger at all, and replace that input now as a n. Okay, guys, do in your PC as well, do in your PC as well, please. Do in your PC. Okay, let me, okay, now it is more visible. Okay, okay, see here, what we did here, we just do like this. Initialize your first and last pointer, remove the debugger. Okay, this one also, and this one also, and remove this console log, and just return it. I think We did something wrong here. Let me copy this code and let me reload it once. I think we remove that function as well here. Yeah. Let me again open it. Hmm. How we can, is anyone know how we can revert this? Control Z is not working here. It is not allowing. I'm just restoring it. Okay. Now it's okay. Rishabh, that was not working. Just I reverted it from here. So if anyone want to revert your code, just go there and restore your last submit. So here we need to do just initialize while first last input first last is well. Okay. And just after that return your is well. Guys, it will look some complex, but that how your interview will go. Okay, so what we are doing, same thing we are doing here. We are just converting that n to a string, then we are making two pointers and we are in slicing that is spell true, and we are just comparing first last input first, and we are the same condition whatever we have there, and we did like this in that while loop. Okay, and just we are returning that return result whatever the result is. Okay, let me compile. If it will any error, we will see it is showing an error. What it is showing, return is well. Let me check once more. Okay, okay, again error. So why it is showing error? Let me check here. Input, okay, sorry, just remove this input. Should return is false. Guys, can anyone tell me now why it is not working? Is there any problem in it? Is anyone can tell now, like what exactly the bug in that program? See this and check. I sent you. Okay, see this and check. The same code we did, but here it is not working. I sent you. Anyone found the mistake? If your code is submitted, just say submitted here. Anish, Anuj. Yes, written is inside in function itself. Yes, Rishabh, it is in inside. See, written. It is not returning true. 1 second, 1 second. It should return true here. Is your code running, guys? Anish? Anish, just submit that code in your Geeks for Geeks portal as well. Anish, submit your code in Geeks for Geeks as well. Let me found that error. Is palindrome is there? Anish, your code is working okay. See, this question is very important. Okay, so Shiva is saying we are not storing that number like this, right? Let me check now. But not like this. Let me ask from Yogi bot. Okay, how it will be help us? So it is showing the error message indicator reference error starting that input is not. Arey yaar. No, not like that. For even odd is not like that. Yes, yes, I'm doing that same thing. Now let's again compile it. Okay, here as well we need to do. Is there any input here? We cannot find here. Something is working, but when I press Control F, then it is coming. See? Okay, this is our code. Let me submit this one now. If your code is submitted, then very, very congrats. See, it is submitted now. Rishabh single line number 51. 51 is. Yes, yes, I replaced that one. So, see, it is working now. Congrats to me first. Congrats to me. If you did this, guys, heads off. Congratulations, we did this one. Okay, so this is like if we will not revise thing na, then that is happening. Okay, so just revise also, right? Just revise also. Concept revise. Okay, don't. Okay, guys. So Anuj, have you done that? Anuj, Shiva? No B cube. It will not like this, like it will run for even or odd. It will run like for all. Anuj, Shiva. Okay, Ankit. Ankit, like share your approach here. Ankit, share your approach. Anish, share your approach as well. Ah, that is okay, Ankit. If you revert that number, then we will can compare. But for reversing, you cannot use reverse. That is also the thing. Okay, you cannot use reverse. You have to reverse it by taking modulo and dividing by 10, then making that loop. Okay. Okay, Anuj. Okay, Anuj. Okay, let's move ahead. Yeah, let's move ahead. This program is very, very good. So this one is also solved with the help of Rishabh. Thank you, Rishabh brother. Thank you, Ankit. Okay, now let's move to another program. Check prime you need to do. Okay, I already yesterday told you that logic. Now we are going to move for today's task. We have Celsius to Fahrenheit. So this is very simple. You just find that Celsius to Fahrenheit formula and just put it, then it will directly run. Okay. So there is no hard thing in it. Now we have one program exactly three divisor. See, this is very, very good program. Okay, let me show you exactly three divisor. In lead code, that problem it is. See, what is the problem? First read that problem here. Okay, so first we are going to read it. So what it is showing, it is saying like we have one. Okay, let me so it is saying given an integer n, see integer is there, then return true if n has exactly three positive divisors. Okay, otherwise return false. Okay, an integer m is a divisor of m and there is extinction. Okay, blah 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 is there. So it is saying suppose n equals to 2, so it should be false. And because 2 has only two divisor 1 and 2. Okay, n equal to 4, 4 has three divisor 1 2 4. Okay, so basically it is saying like if any number, suppose we have 5 here. Okay, then from 5 how we can divide it? We can divide it from 1. We cannot divide it by 2. We cannot divide it by 3, 4 as well, and 5 we can divide it. Okay, we can divide this by 5. So 5 is, in that 5 case we need to return false. We need to return false. Okay, suppose 6 is there. Okay, so 6, in case 6 we can divide it from 1, 2 as well, 3 as well. 4 we cannot, 5 we cannot, 6 we can. So see, it have 1 2 3 4 divisors. Okay, so 6 is also not, mean in 6 case also we need to return false. Okay, now suppose we have 4, what they provided, so we can divide this by 4 years, 2 by yes, 3 by no, 4 by yes. So see that 4 have exactly 3 divisors. Okay, so that's why we need to return in that 4 case true. Now think that logic, how we can do this. So let's try to make the logic for that. If guys, everyone like understand the problem, is that problem clear? What we need to do, we need to like divide that program until that number. Suppose we have 4, then we need to divide that number till 4 from 1 2 3 4. If we found that divisors from more than 3, then we need to return false. Okay, I will write all the test cases, but first understand the problem. Okay, Ankit, you have understand. Shiva also. Anuj, Anuj, have you understand that problem? Anish, Anish bhai, where are you? Anish brother, guys, just mine is working in compiler. Brother, that is a new problem, Anish. We started a new problem, Anish. That exactly three divisors. Have you done that? But in JFD it is not accepting. Anish, can you share your solution here? Anish, can you share your solution here? Then we will see why it is not working. Anish, please share your solution. Anish, we are waiting. Please send. I think Anish is not there. Okay, guys, let's start. Okay, Anish, try it. Like if it is not work, just send it in chat. Then we will see. Okay, what is the problem? Okay, so just focus on that question now. So we have to find exactly three divisors. So what are the inputs we have? Okay, so let's break down that problem. Exactly three divisors. Okay, so first we need one input. First thing, we need one input. What we need to do, what we are going to do. So what I am thinking, what I will do, suppose I have one number 5, then I will start one loop which will like dividing that until that base condition. Now one base condition also we need to write here. What will be our base condition? I am calling this base condition, or you can say this like stopping condition. Okay, anything you can say. So what will be our base condition? And the third thing we need to return true false on the basis of if it is exactly 3. That one more condition, guys. It should be exactly 3, not more than. Okay, it should not be more than. Suppose 6 is there, so 6 can be divided via 1 as well, via 2 as well, 3 as well, and 6 as well. So it have 4 divisors. So that in that case also we need to return false. Okay, so like remember this condition as well. Okay, so okay, let's code for that. What we need to do, let me put. Okay, so what we are going to do, we will start one loop till that number. We will optimize this as well. We will we will run that loop till n by 2. I will tell that thing also, but first we need to complete that. Okay, so see, whenever you got any problem now, first try to think any logic, first complete that problem, then you have to shift, like you can optimize it or whatever. First complete that problem. Okay, we have to start one loop till the number, and we need to divide it. And we need, how we can divide it, we can use modulo here. Okay, we can just check if reminder is 0, then we can say it that number is divisible, right? Divisible. Okay, number is divisible. So I hope this concept is understandable. Okay, and we will return after that. Okay, we will return. And one more thing we'll check. We will check one more thing, guys. We will check exactly 3 divisible. So we will make one check here as well. Okay, then we will return the result. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear, guys? We are going to doing this thing. Okay. Okay, let me take Rishabh single cleared. Anuj, Anish, is that problem is cleared, buddy? See here, just take the screenshot or whatever. So this is basically we are going to do here. So is that clear? Shooter Anuj, yes. Anish, okay. Shiva is there. Shiva. Okay, try to code that problem, guys. Try to code in your local as well. Try to code, go to that problem, lead code problem, come here, make account and just start code. We have that like logic in our mind, just start code. First time doing this here, then we will shift there. Okay, so what we are going to do, please. Okay, so what we are going to do here, we have one number. Suppose we have number as 5. Okay, now we need to 5 that exactly divisible. So just start your loop. From 0 we need to start? No, from 1 we need to start. Okay, just make sure this one. And till when we need to go? Okay, till when we need to go? We need to go till that number. Okay, or we can, okay, for now just go with it. If our number that modulo I equal to 0, now we have to make, so see, okay, let me explain here what we are doing here. See here, so what we are going to do, we are doing that logic here. If that modulo equal to 0, then means that number is divisible by that I. Okay, by that I. So what will we do here? For that exactly condition, we will make one dummy counter here. We will make one counter here, and we will increment that counter if it is will divisible, like if it is will be divisible. Okay, if it will be divisible, so we will increase that counter by 1 if it will be divisible. So let me make one counter where count is, we are slicing this via 0. Okay, sorry, 1. Okay, now I'm just increasing it by 1, count plus plus. And where we have to stop, if count is bigger than 3. Okay, if count is bigger than 3 and also equal to 3, then we need to stop, just break it. Okay, just break it, just break that program, or just, and we are making one check here as well. Check true. Check is for basically returning that output. Okay, if it will have more than 3 divisible divisor, then we are just putting check as a false, and at last we are just logging that our check. Now just running that probe. plum by pen. So in that first iteration what will happen, n is 5, okay, n is 5, first iteration n is 5 and count is 1, okay, count is 1. Now what will happen in that loop, suppose first case I will be 1, okay, then we are dividing I 5 equal to 0, that is correct, right? So then our count will update via 2, okay, our count, it starting it was 1, now it is becoming 2, okay. Now it is checking to this condition that 2 is like this, yes, no, this condition will not satisfy, right? See, count should be lesser than, okay, sorry, this is that fail condition. If count will increase from 3, then we need to do, so that is correct only. So see, 2 is bigger than this, no, so it will not go inside that loop, means we need to again go back to this and our I will increment. So in that 2 case, now we have second iteration. In that iteration we have I equals to 2, okay, and n is 5. Now 5 modulo 2 equal to 0, no, right? So it will not go inside it, it will come here and it will again that like increment that loop. Now I is becoming 3, same thing happen, okay, same thing happen, count is still 2, okay, in I equal to 3 case count is still 2. Guys, please focus on this, please focus. And it will again go, now I becoming 4, I becoming 4, and it is checking 4, 5 modulo 4 equal to 0. It will again not go inside that, it will again not go inside that, it will again come, it will check for 5 now, 5 modulo 5 equal to 0, it will go, then count will become 3. I hope this is clear. Let me run it now. Let me check what exactly it is printing. First it will print always error. So it is showing, okay, unexpected token. I equal to 1, I is less than, what is token? What is unexpected token? Okay. I should be lesser than, and till that only we need to run here. What is that problem? Let me console here what exactly is happening. Guys, if you stuck anywhere, just console in your program and you can check. See, it is running for 1 2 3 4 and it is coming inside, and this is working, okay. So let me change to 6. Now what will happen, it is returning false, right? Okay, so that code is working now, guys. If your code is working, please write. Or you need like your, let me create, is this clear, is this clear, guys, is this clear? Please put that poll, please put. Just take your time, understand that problem. The main thing, we have to find exactly 3 divisors, okay. If it will go more than 3, we have to stop, we have to stop it, okay, we have to stop it, we no need to wait, okay. And it should be 3, that's it. Shooter Anuj is saying, let me check your code, brother, let me check your code. So you are saying like this, Okay, this is the same program, right? This is the same program you click from here. Okay, let me check for, and Anuj, this will the same program, it will work. Okay, now I'm going to check n is 4. Now let's see, but in 4 case it should return true, right? Yes, Ankit, it's not working in 4 case. So you are saying if count is bigger than 3 means at 3. Okay, okay, or we can initialize count as 0, Ankit, or we can initialize that count as 0, right? If we are not removing that condition, right? Let me share complete code here. See here. Yes, yes, I understand. Like if we will make like that, na? Anish, your code is working. Anish. Anish, brother. So I'm going to just initialize that count by 0. Okay. I'm going to that 0, and I will making same thing. Still it is giving, yeah. It should be working now. It should work. If n is 4, then our count is 0 and check is true. Then it is coming inside it and n modulo by 2. If I am not wrong, count should be 0. Yes, yes, I did that. Uh, I think we need to remove this one. Okay, okay. Now let's check for 6. Yes, Ankit, yes. False for 5. For 5 it should be 1, and but in 5 case why it is showing 5? In 5 case also it is showing true. Think guys, why it is making problem. Line number 9. Line number 9 is check equal to false. Okay, line number 8. If count is bigger than 3. Okay, now we have to make like this. Still not working. Still not working. Anyone can tell what is that problem here? Let me send now updated code. See it. This is the updated code. Just think why it is not working. If n is 4 means it should return true, but it is returning false. count less than 3. If count is bigger than 3 and count less than 3, then false. This subsignal is saying count less than 3. Means you're saying count should be less than 3. Right? Not working, brother, not working. It should be count less than 3. No, 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 no. Count should not be less than 3. Count should be exactly 3. If it will be like more than 3, then we need to return it. Not required, Ankit. AND operator not required. We can make this as well as correct. Just think, I shared you that updated code. Now think and like make it correct. Just copy that program in your code and just make it correct. Make it correct, guys. This is a very very like good question, very important question. Anish, are you there? Anish, are you there? Your code is working. Anish, is anyone got the issue? Is anyone got the issue? Rishabh, Ankit, Anuj. Is anyone got? How we can fix this, guys? How we can fix this? Shooter Anuj is saying no. Ankit, have you done that? Ankit, Rishabh, Anish, Varun. Varun, are you there, Varun? Guys, please respond if anyone is there. Anish, I'm looking what is the show. Okay, Ankit. I'm giving just 2 minutes. Just look. We have just 2 minutes. Just copy that code and paste it. I'm just coming. Just make that code. Okay. You have 2 minutes, guys. You have 2 minutes. If anyone got the solution, is anyone got the solution? Ankit, Anuj, Anish. Is anyone got? Umang, can you tell what is the like bug in that our code? Here we can do one thing. If we will shift that counter this here, but then it will run for all. I think so. Okay, guys, this is working. Yeah, this is working. If count is greater than 3, I just put that if outside that. Yes, yes, someone, yes, it should be have. I think now it is working. If I am putting 4, then it should be written okay. If it is not 3, then in that case it should be an 1 3, but in 3 case it is showing wrong answer. In 3 case it is showing wrong answer. Let me console it for now. Just console this count here, then we can understand. Count is coming what? Okay, okay, so Umang is saying if count is exactly 3, just make it true, and by default make it set. Okay, let's see. Okay, 5 false, 4 should be true. Okay, and 6 should be false, correct. Yes, Umang, that approach is correct. Yeah, that is correct. In 3 cases it should come 2, right. That is working, Umang. Thank you, Umang. You have eagle eye. Okay, let's try to submit that. Just submit that I haven't account in that lead code. I will make later. Just submit that code in your lead code, or let me find in GFG. GFG. Problem. Yes, we have this in GFG as well. But what is this query? Okay. Same code we need to submit here and change. Make sure you have to change that compiler to JavaScript. Okay. Then we can good to go with that code. Okay, guys, just submit that code here and confirm me if you got submission. Have your code is working Umang, how's the sound today? Umang, how's the sound? Guys, please respond if your code is running. Okay, thank you, Umang, thank you. No, can anyone tell which, like, Umang is running? Yes, I got three response, miss. Four responses, three words. Okay. Please run this code in your, like, here it is working fine. Just run this. Okay. Now then we will move to next problem. This you need to do from home. Reverse a number. Okay, we will pick this one now. Okay. So shall we move ahead, guys? Shall, if anyone having any problem in that, then they can share their code here. Shall we move now for that reverse a number? Yes, I got one response. Yes. Please vote for it. Shall we move? Shall we move for reverse a number? It will not take too much time. I will tell you the very simplest approach. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, we are moving ahead now. Okay. So, okay. So in that reverse a number program, what we have to do? We have to simply reverse that number. Okay. Suppose 1 2 3 4 is there, then we need to print as in a reverse order, right? Then we need to print it as a 4 3 2 1, 4 3 2 1. So this is our issue, this is our program. Okay, so how we can do this? Let me open my space. Okay, so first thing we can do, simplest way. Suppose this is an integer. Okay, this is an integer and we have 1 2 3 4. Okay, so first thing we have to convert this into a string. Okay, then we will loop it in a reverse order. Okay, so that we can, like, we can loop it in a reverse order, so it will come like 4 3 2 1. Second approach is we will just convert it into a string, then split, then reverse, then join. We already did this, right? We already found the reverse. Let me show you once. See here, if I will come here, if a is 1 2 3 4, okay, then we can do like this: a dot to string dot split it and reverse it and again join it. Let me console it. Let's see. 4 3 2 1. See this very quick answer. Okay, if your interview will ask reverse that number, if they will say use anything, just use reverse, because that reverse library or that reverse method used by, like, developed by us only na, right? Then why we cannot use it? Okay, so just use this, like, if they will allow you. Otherwise we need to use a method, another method. Here also we can move, like, we can use two pointer method. How we can use? So we will take this one and we will swap it. What we will do, we will swap it. We will swap. Okay, we will swap, and again we will increment that pointer this to this one, and then we will again swap. Okay, we will again swap. So this is our problem now. And third approach is, I already told, we can iterate this while loop. Okay, we can iterate. Let me iterate now it. Okay, let's just convert it into a string. Okay, now just simply iterate it in a reverse order. Okay, iterate means आपको loop चलाना है, मतलब उसको बोलता है iterate करना. ठीक है, let's, and from zero index till a dot length minus 1. Guys, that base condition should be very necessary. Okay, we have to just simply, what we need to do, we have to, okay, oh sorry, we have to start that loop from a dot length minus 1, guys. Okay, because we have to start from last. So we will take 4, then we will print 3, then 2, then 1. Okay, we will start it from last, 4 3 2 1. Okay, so we are starting I from last, this one, fourth. Okay, we will stop when I become smaller than, suppose in case, first case 0 or equal to 0. Okay, and I minus minus, see, I minus minus I put. Okay, and console log a of I. Let me check now. If any error will come, we'll face, we'll check. Okay, it is not showing. I equals to a dot length minus 1. I छोटा है 0 से, नहीं है, it will go inside it. Just log it. See, it is not itself coming inside that. Okay, let me see why. Guys, as a beginner level, just put as much of as debugger. Okay, see, it is coming as a 1 2 3 4. Okay, now suppose if I want to access a of 0, then I am able to see access of a of 0. Now the main thing, our loop condition is mismatched. Our loop condition is wrong. Now tell anyone just what in that problem in that loop condition. Anyone for reversing a number. Guys, we are just binding a last question we are doing. Okay. Anyone? Anuj? Umang is saying I should be bigger than and equal to 0. Okay. Anuj and Ankit. Ankit. Anish. Anish, I think, left. Shiva is saying the ending point is wrong. Okay. What is ending point? See, I am just giving you a hint. The problem is in stopping condition here. Now think, what is the problem here? Think, guys. Okay, that Shiva I less than equal to is 0. That is already given condition, right? But it is not working. If I will make like this now, see, if I will make like this now, see, it will work. Yes, yes, Shiva, correct. It should be greater than, it should be greater than, that is correct. Now see, it is showing 4321. Now we can again convert it into a, no Ankit, no Ankit, I should be Yes, correct, correct. I should be greater than and equal to 0. Correct. Now what we have to do, we have to just, we will make it as a string by, like we have, yes, yes. It should be greater than equal to 0 and Umang Gupta is saying, right, 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 Ankit. Same thing we need to do. And if we will join it, then we can see it. Guys, if I will not write anything here, then what will happen? Oh, I think I need to again suppose. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? It is reversing that order. Okay. We are binding up. Okay. So we did this palindrome today, and check prime is, I already told, if that number is divisible by itself and one, then sorry, yes, then that will be a prime number. And we did this program, that is very very best program here, exactly divisible by 3. Okay, we cannot see in companies. This is very good program. Okay, and Fibonacci, and that will do on Monday. Okay guys, please revise it, please revise that thing. Okay, if you're not able to understand any concept, just go and watch again that series, okay, that live, then you can able to see, it will directly upload in channel itself. Okay, so just go and watch. If you will stuck anywhere, you can directly reach out me in LinkedIn as well. I will make today one WhatsApp group as well, so we will connect there. Okay, so that's it, guys, for today. Shall we close series? Shall we close live? Shall we close? Please vote. Yes, I got one vote. Yes. Make it 4 vote. Make it 4. 2 vote I got. 2 vote only. Make it 4. Make it 4. Then we will close. 3. One more vote is pending. Okay. Let me end this. Okay, so that's all guys for this, like for this session. So we learn, like we need to practice DSA as well. Okay, we need to find the point where we can stuck in interview, right? That especially that thing happened. Okay, so be prepared for that, and try to like submit a solution here as well. Okay, try to submit a solution. And that's it guys, that is for today. Thank you so much for joining all. We will meet at Monday at 9 p.m. Okay, and till that, please revise that all the concepts. Then we will, in Monday we will start pattern as well, and we will understand time complexity. Okay, so please be prepared, and like sh- got some knowledge from YouTube as well, from time complexity at all. Okay, so that's it guys. Bye guys. Thanks for joining. Bye bye all. Good night to all. Bye, guys. Bye. I'm ending this stream, okay?